Good morning, church family. I am here on Tuesday morning, and I wanted to provide you with an update of everything that's going on this week. First of all, thank you for your constant prayers and support. I've received so many text messages and emails from members of our church, and even from people across the country and throughout the world, letting us know that they are praying for First Baptist Dallas. It was great to be with you to worship on Sunday at the convention center. And you're not going to believe this, but by our best estimate, we had about 50 million impressions of our worship service across our online platforms. Now, this week, our team is actively working across the campus to prepare everything for us to move back in to the church and be able to worship here on site at First Baptist Dallas. So not only was the historic sanctuary affected by the fire, but really our entire campus was covered with smoke. If you saw the footage, you know that even all of downtown Dallas was filled with smoke. So we have teams here working right now in our worship center building, the new worship center, to try to prepare that for Sunday. There are still a lot of unanswered questions. There are a lot of things that need to be done between now and Sunday so that we are able to worship here, but we are making great progress. Now, the campus is closed and we've suspended all activities for this week. But again, our goal is to be worshiping together in our worship service this coming Sunday. We will know more about that later in the week, and we'll be sure to update you as possible. I'll tell you one thing, one way or another, we're going to come together somewhere for worship this coming Sunday. We are also working diligently on the historic sanctuary site itself. Right now, we're hoping to preserve those 3 exterior walls that you see standing behind me. Again, a lot of unanswered questions, a lot that still needs to be done. But that is in the process, and we also hope to know more about that later this week. So many of you have asked, what can you be doing? How can I help? Well, the main thing that you can be doing right now is to pray. But I want to give you 2 things that you can specifically be praying about this week. First, as I just mentioned, we're hopeful that we're going to be able to preserve those 3 exterior walls of our 130-year-old historic sanctuary. So be praying to that end, that God would protect that and that God would give us favor in that, and that we would be able to accomplish that objective. And secondly, be praying that we'll be able to accomplish everything that needs to happen between now and Sunday so that we're able to come together and worship here in our new worship center at First Baptist Dallas. Many have also asked, how can we give? How can we give in the way that is most helpful? Well, as you heard from Dr. Jeffress on Sunday, the best way to give is to continue giving to Mission 1-8 Win Now. That is our ministry strategy. It encompasses everything that we do as a church, both locally, nationally, and internationally throughout the world. So as you give, you can go online to firstdallas.org and give toward Mission 1-8. And I guarantee you, no matter what is happening here in downtown Dallas, the ministry and the mission of First Baptist Dallas marches on, but we need your support in that. Some of you, though, have asked, no, I really want to give toward the campus itself. I feel God is leading me in that way. How can I do that? Well, you can still go to firstdallas.org, and in the drop-down menu for online giving, there is an option that says Church Campus Redevelopment. And if you select that, the funds that you give will go toward the restoration and the redevelopment of our church campus here in downtown Dallas. So thank you, church family, for your steadfast support, your faithfulness to Jesus Christ and to his church. And thank you to those across the country and across the world who've been lifting us up in your prayers and are locking arms with us as we seek to accomplish our mission of transforming the world with the truth of God's word, one life at a time.